여러분.
This is how we do when my homies go.
You're listening to Gecko Radio, Jeju Morning Alternative. All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Jeju. Welcome back to Gecko Radio, Jeju Morning Alternative. It is June 3rd, and it's local election day. Here in Korea, across the country, voters are hitting the polls to elect their local leaders, from governors and mayors to city and provincial council members. Yeah, local election day, everybody. I very almost sillily wore a brightly colored primary colored shirt, and that would have been a huge mistake. Thank you very much to writer JY for calling that out. That would have been not a good look. Yes. So, yeah. And I didn't, it's not like I had a party in mind. It's just like I would have just worn a very solid primary colored shirt. Don't do that today. What I learned. Yes. Anyways, I'll admit local elections don't always get as much attention as national ones, but hey, these are people making decisions that directly affect our daily lives, things like roads, public transportation, schools, parks, and community programs. So if you're eligible to vote and haven't done so yet, don't forget to stop by your local polling station today. So here's what's coming up on today's show. We got the weather, of course. There is the question of the day, hint, Jeju gods. Then, of course, we have our Jeju morning news briefing, and then what's going down in the GEC. And then it is our Wednesday segment, Island Icons. Someone who is, she's... Oh, well, there's already a hint, but just a major hero in Jeju history, especially, okay? And then we're going to wrap things up with Jeju Word of the Day, where we learn a word or expression in the Jeju language. So why don't we just dive right into our first song of the day? That is Sitting in a Chair by Bosudong Cooler.
이곳은 천국이자 내게 무덤이야 홀라
You're listening to the GEC's very own Gecko Radio, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Jeju Morning Alternative. That's right. Good morning, GEC, and welcome back. Pardon me, to Gecko Radio, Jeju Morning Alternative. I'm your host, Marcos and Che. If checking out the chat here, Sukyoung, good morning. How's Cirino? I believe they are about to head off to guitar lessons in just a few minutes. So thank you for just stopping in and saying hi. Okay, we super appreciate it. You know, we stop in, just say hi and gotta go. That's good enough for us. Of course, we love for you to stay, but you gotta do what you gotta do. No problem there. Who am I? I'm your host, Marcos and Che, coming to you live from the Global Education City, right here on Jeju Island. I'm wearing my neutral colors because it is election day, local elections today in Jeju, so super cool. A lot of buzz. You kind of feel the energy. You know, there's a lot of energy going on today. Today is Wednesday, June 3rd, and this is episode 28. My goodness, we're almost at 30. That's crazy. Almost 30 hours of content. That's pretty nuts. Okay. Yes, what is Gecko Radio? Jeju's all-English morning show. We are broadcasting from the island for the GEC community and beyond. This is where we ease into the day with things that actually shape life here. The weather outside your window, the headlines people are talking about, what's happening around the GEC, where to eat, what to check out, and the little Jeju details that make this island feel like home. So whether you are heading to school, opening your laptop, heading to guitar lessons, making a second coffee. I made a huge batch of coffee today, or just trying to become a functioning human being before 8 a.m. Yeah, I'm getting there, man. I wake up now at 5:30 every day, and I gotta say, I'm adjusting. I'm adjusting. You know, it's been over a month. We are glad you are here with us, even if it's for a couple of minutes. This is Gecko Radio, and we are starting your Wednesday now. Yes, I am producer, DJ, writer, editor, marketer, and I know a lot of our listeners are probably sleeping right now because it is a late day for the GEC. So the kids, they go into school later. So they're probably snoozing away. They deserve it. I wanted to show you a picture that I took this morning. I thought it'd be worth talking about. Check it out, you guys. Beep. Isn't that cool? Yeah, that's hydrangea. Yes. And that is that's our staple late spring to early summer flower. Hydrangeas, they will start popping up all over the island, and this is at our house, right on the side of our building. And we've got some massive bushes, massive hydrangea bushes around our property. And this one I'm super happy about. I'm super proud of because, well, I've been watering it, but you don't have to do much once they're this large. But look, it's got the dual color action going on, especially that bottom cluster right there. We got the deep violets with kind of the pinks. Those are always the best kinds. I'm always curious about, we just moved into this house, so we don't know what colors. So it's kind of like Christmas, you know what I mean? Jung-yoon, she enjoys the violets, but she wants some more like bright colors, like pinks and yellows. So we'll see what happens. I've also been bringing my own hydrangea from house to house. I've just been digging them up again and rerooting them. So they're not very big because I keep having to transport them. But let's see. Some of those hydrangea this is their third house that I've been moving them, which is pretty hilarious. Yes. So yeah, do check me out at DJ Makia right there. You can check out our amazing writer. She's got to head out this morning. She's got to head out in just about a half hour. So she's going to leave me on my own, but that's okay. That is Jeju Jade, our writer. And then please check out at Gecko Radio Gecko Radio Jeju on our Instagram. That's where we put like little highlights of the day of the episode. And of course, do check out our channel. We got all of our episodes recorded, and also we have all the songs that we play as well, and they are all listed with the links straight to there. So do check that out. With that said, let's get right into the weather, shall we? What's the weather like in Jeju? We're gonna tell you what to do if it's sunny or rainy or common typhoons. What's the weather like in Jeju? Let's take a look at the weather around Jeju for Wednesday, June 3rd. Today, Jeju is still feeling the indirect effects of Typhoon Jangmi. The typhoon itself is moving toward Japan, but the warm, humid air around it is helping keep Jeju cloudy, muggy, and a little unsettled. Yeah, I kind of felt that this morning. Daejeong is starting off mild, around 20 to 22 degrees, with hazy sunshine through much of the day. Temperatures may climb up to around 27 or 28 degrees, so it could feel warmer and stickier than it looks. Now, Jeju City will be cloudier with temperatures around 19 to 25 degrees and a chance of showers later in the afternoon. And Seogwiposhi should stay mild and humid as well, with cloudy skies and damp roads still possible after the recent rain. Seongsan over on the east side may feel especially warm and unstable today, with clouds building and a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Okay, so look out Seongsan and all the way on the east coast there. So the big picture for Wednesday, June 3rd is warm, humid, and unsettled with lingering influence from Typhoon Jangmi. Keep an umbrella close, take it slow on the roads, and be extra careful around coastal areas, streams, and mountain trails today. Yes. Okay. Now, let's do the question of the day here. Let's check it out. Boop. Okay. This has to do with elections because very appropriate, being local elections today. All right. Today is election day in Korea, so let's test your Korean history knowledge. Okay. When was the very first local election held in South Korea? Once again, when was the very first local election held in South Korea? Was it August 15th, 1948, B, May 10th, 1948, C, June 8th, 1956, or D, April 19th, 1960? Okay, once again, when was the very first local election held in South Korea? A, August 15th, 1948, B, May 10th, 1948, C, June 8th, 1956, or D, April 19th, 1960? Okay, do you know the answer? We'll put that question in the chat. We'll leave it up on the screen as we play our next song of the day. That will be, oh, this one will wake you up. This is Mystic Raver by CYRRCA. All right.
Pump the bass, push the fader. Told you. Pump the bass, push the fader, feel the blaze. Mystic Raver, pump the bass, push the fader, feel the blaze, blaze, blaze. Pump the bass, push the fader, feel the blaze. Mystic Raver, pump the bass, push the fader, feel the blaze, blaze, blaze. Feel the blaze, blaze, blaze. Feel the blaze, blaze, blaze.
Mind alive, that's cognizant. All alive, baby, heaven sent. Birth is death, baby, soul is breath. Y'all truth is self-evident. Walk the plank, yeah, jump that cliff. Houdini rip it, baby, handcuffs split. On the grind, baby girl, don't trip. Even snow can't melt, too drip. Gotta dip like lickety split. Baby girl, jump in the whippity whip. Death is life like that, they said. Send love to life, that's common sense. Told you I wandered all 7 deserts. Float like Noah, rainbows ever. Pyramids to Mongolian treasures. Win or lose, the muse can't be tethered. Take pause to breathe. Life can't be measured. Kiss the ground and stay more ever.
Meet more. You are listening to Gecko Radio in the morning.
Okay, once again, let's get back. That was first off. I think that was the first time we played that song on our show, Mystic Raver by CYRRCA. Very cool show. That'll wake you up. That's a very cool nighttime song. So if we ever do a late night Gecko Radio, that'll be probably at the top of the list. Very neat. Super thankful for CYRRCA and their support. Okay, so Neela, I think she's giving a answer to the question of the day. When was the very first local election held in South Korea? Was it A, August 15th, 1948? B, May 10th, 1948, C, June 8th, 1956, or D, April 19th, 1960? The answer is, nobody's answered in the chat, but that is okay. It is B, May 10th, 1952. Or is it? Dun, dun, dun. Actually, this is a bit of a trick question. I'm reading this in real time. Interesting. Okay. So, this is why this is kind of a trick question here. So on May 10th, 1948 was the date of Korea's first local elections. This was the historic election that chose representatives for the Constitutional Assembly, which would go on to draft the Constitution and establish the Republic of Korea. Let's bring up a picture here. Boop. Yeah, let's check that out, okay? In 1948, election was the first time Koreans voted under the principles of universal, equal, direct, and secret suffrage. Voter turnout reached an astonishing 95.5%, a record that has never been broken. Let's bring up another photo here. Beep. Wow, that's awesome. Let me make this question of the day a little bit smaller. There we go, so we can fit it all in here. Nice. Okay. All right. Now, this is where Jeju's story comes in. The election took place during the turbulent period of the Jeju April 3rd uprising and massacre. Opposition to the election was especially strong on the island, and two of Jeju's three constituencies failed to elect representatives due to violence and disruptions. As a result, when the Constitutional Assembly first convened, it had 198 members instead of the planned 200. Those two Jeju constituencies would eventually hold by-elections the following year and send their representatives to the National Assembly. So while the answer to today's question is May 10th, 1948, May 10 also holds special meaning in Jeju and Korean democracy. It's now commemorated as Voters' Day, celebrating the importance of participating in the democratic process. Wow, that was really incredible and intense. 95.5%, but then all that turbulence that happened during the April 3rd uprising and massacre period, that's really crazy stuff. Wow. So it really brings a lot more meaning to May 10 for sure. Okay, with that, why don't we move on to the news? Okay, we're back, and now it's time for Jeju Morning News Briefing. Now for a safety alert for business owners around Jeju. Oh, this is kind of important here. Jeju fire authorities are warning people about a growing scam involving people pretending to be fire officials. We just covered a story about somebody pretending to be a police officer. Now people are pretending to be fire officials. Be on the lookout, guys. This image here. Okay, this is promotional material for product purchases used as a scam. Wow, impersonating Jeju fire officials. So this is, yeah, promotional period for product purchases used in a scam. So be careful. All right, check that out there. Okay. According to the Jeju Fire Safety Headquarters, there have already been 9 reported cases this year, with total damages reaching about 73.5 million won in May alone. 6 cases were reported. In May alone, okay, 6 cases were reported with losses of more than 40 million won. Okay, the scam usually targets places like accommodations, restaurants, jjimjilbangs, and other multi-use facilities. Here's how it works. Scammers call business owners pretending to be from the fire department. They say a fire inspection is coming up, and then they send fake official documents. These documents claim that the business must prepare certain fire safety products, things like fire extinguishers, EV fire blankets, simple sprinkler cabinets, heat-resistant fire suits, or lithium-ion fire extinguishers. Then, they pressure the business owners by saying they could face fines or administrative penalties if those items are missing. Once the owner sends money, the scammers, they send the fake transaction records or order confirmations. Jeju fire officials are making one thing very clear. The fire department will never tell you to buy products from a specific company, and they will never demand the purchase of specific items over the phone or through official looking documents. So, if you run a business and someone contacts you about fire inspection, asking you to buy certain products, do not send money. Contact your local fire station directly and confirm first. Man, that is messed up. That is messed up. Come on, fire safety scams now. That's like, come on, guys. Like, it's such a serious thing. That's just something you don't do. Not with the something so dangerous and as serious as fire. So you're scamming people. Come on. Let's go. All right, let's move on. This is one of Jeju's most unique cultural attractions, is celebrating a major milestone this month. Okay. The Jeju Stone Park, quite possibly one of my favorite parks on the island, to be honest with you. Been there a couple times. It's a beautiful, incredible property. The Jeju Stone Park is turning 20 years old on June 3rd. Wow. And to mark the occasion, the park will host a 3-day festival from June 12th through the 14th. Okay, wow, cool. And here is the poster right there. Known for preserving Jeju's volcanic landscape, stone culture, and the mythology of Somundae Halmang, the giant crater goddess of Jeju folklore, Stone Park has become one of the island's most distinctive cultural spaces since opening in 2006. This year's anniversary is themed Stone Universe and will feature a wide range of performances, exhibitions, workshops, and family activities. Highlights include a photography and video exhibition, an outdoor silent theater performance featuring veteran actress Park Jung-ah, a special anniversary concert, and a seminar on the future development of the park. Visitors can also take part in singing, bowl meditation, and yoga sessions, make terrariums and stone-themed cakes, explore interactive adventure zones, and enjoy a children's art competition. Nice. Families may especially want to visit during the weekend when the park hosts the Obek Jangun Festival, featuring busking performances, nice, taekwondo shows, water gun battles for kids, talent contests, and even a women's arm wrestling competition. Very nice. And here's the best part. Admission will be completely free throughout the festival. Free. Very nice. If you've never visited Jeju Stone Park before, this might be the perfect time to finally check it out. Yes, it is a bit far from here, but it is definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Okay, next. Okay, this one. Ooh, I always get nervous when I see these kind of numbers. Well, my wife does, but I do not. I have an EV. Yay. Let's talk about prices here in Jeju. Consumer prices on the island jumped by 3.3% in May compared to the same month last year. That is the sharpest increase in just over 3 years. The biggest reason, Come on. Rising global oil prices driven by instability in the Middle East. Here in Jeju, the impact is being felt at the pump. Kerosene prices rose by more than 34%, diesel by nearly 29%, and gasoline by 20%. These fuel costs are also pushing up prices in other areas, from manufactured goods to travel. The cost of overseas group tours, for example, rose by more than 26%. Dining out is getting more expensive too. Yeah, with ingredients like mackerel and pork becoming pricier, the cost of eating out has gone up. But there's another side of the story. While consumers are paying more overall, some Jeju farmers are actually seeing prices collapse. Winter radish prices fell by more than 36%, and cabbage prices dropped by 57%. Okay, here we go. Okay. So for local farmers, it's a double hit. They're paying more for fuel and production costs while earning less for some of their major crops. Experts say Jeju may continue to see inflation in the 3% range for a while, depending on oil prices and the situation in the Middle East. So even though I said, it doesn't affect me because I have an EV, yes, it does. Okay, I take that back completely. This is a serious matter. It's not just the cars, the driving prices and what's going on in the instability in the Middle East affects everything from the food we eat to the crops that we pick and from the fuel that we use for all of our machinery and goods. So yes, all right. So let's just hope things get settled down, okay? All right. Let's move on to our next song, and then we're going to go into what's going down in the GEC. Let's play a really positive song, shall we? And this song is great. It's by a good friend and very, very prominent artist on Jeju. This is Zen Alone. And this song we actually danced to during our wedding. He played it for us during our wedding. It's I Love You.
Always wanna hold you, I'm just waiting for your call. 'Cause I love you. I don't wanna see you getting drowned no more. 'Cause I love you. 'Cause I love you, thin as stone. Nothing's gonna change at all. Always wanna see your diamond color in your soul. 'Cause I love you. I don't wanna see you getting shamed no more. 'Cause I love you. 'Cause I love you, thin as stone. Nothing's gonna change at all. Darling, please come and dance with me, like kids playing around the Christmas tree. I will take you somewhere in my heart. Just wanna be your blood and color of your soul. 'Cause I love you. I don't wanna see you feeling down no more. 'Cause I love you. 'Cause I love you, thin as stone. Nothing's gonna change at all. I just wanna kill your manic monster in your void. 'Cause I love you. I don't wanna see you getting trouble no more. 'Cause I love you. 'Cause I love you, thin as stone. Nothing's gonna change at all. Darling, please come and dance with me, like kids playing around the Christmas tree. I will take you somewhere in my heart. I just wanna tell you I've been waiting for your call, 'cause I love you. I don't wanna see you getting drowned no more, 'cause I love you. 'Cause I love you, thin as snow. Nothing's gonna change at all. There's so many ways between us. I don't wanna dance all alone.
It's a beautiful day
In the GC, a beautiful day in the GC. What's going down? What's going down in the
neighborly day in this
GC?
beauty world.
Yeah.
A neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you?
All right.
be mine?
Had a little sip of my coffee there. That's fine. All right. This one's nice. Here's a heartwarming story from Branksome Hall Asia, aka BHA, that shows you you're never too young to make a difference. Nice. I hear I'm never too old, but this is cool to hear that you're never too young to make a difference. Okay, let's bring up the first image. Boop. Yay. Through this year's Spring Tidings Bazaar, Branksome Hall Asia's G4CK students and their families raised funds through various activities and sales. Hey, let's bring that picture up. Come on. Nice. Awesome, guys. Great job. Great job. Awesome. You love to see it. You love to see it. As a class community, the students chose to donate part of the proceeds to Chunsa's house, providing essential items for those in need. Yay! A lovely example of BHA students learning compassion, community, and the importance of giving back. Well done, G4CK, and well done, BHA. You guys are awesome. Awesome. 50 billion cool points for you guys. Very good to see. You'll love to see it. Okay, next. Okay, this one. Yes, is right down the road, pretty much. If you're looking for some live music this week, here's a concert. Neela totally wants to see some live music. Here's a concert worth checking out. Students from, St. Johnsbury Academy Jeju, also known as SJA. This is a band. This is an SJA band. It's a student band called Whitelist. We'll be teaming up with KIS Harmonica for a special performance this Thursday, June 4th at 7 p.m. at Motif Jeju. That is tomorrow. Neela is so excited. She wants to see it. Okay, once again, this is going to be an SJA band, student band, combining with KIS Harmonica, and they're going to do a live performance tomorrow, June 4th at 7 p.m. at Motif. Motif has been an amazing space that has helped us out. They have our posters up everywhere. And they're fantastic. They have cafe during the day, and they turn into a bar at night, and they hold shows. They hold all these different shows and events, and they're heavily involved with the schools. So this is awesome to see. Now, let's learn about this student band, this SJ student band. I'm really curious. Whitelist is known for its impressive versatility, performing everything from pop to jazz to blues to rock to fusion and more. The group has built a strong following on campus and beyond thanks to its energetic performances and talented young musicians. Very cool. The concert is open to everyone, and organizers say no explanation is needed, just come ready to enjoy a great evening of music. For updates and a preview of the band's performances, you can find Whitelist on Instagram at whitelist.official. That's very cool. We're going to definitely check them out and tag those bad boys. That's awesome. I think they played at the SJA music festival that they had, and the music was really cool. It's like music that I'm very familiar with. So I'm not sure if they're playing covers or original, but we'll find out. This is right down the road for me, so I might go check it out for sure. And again, that's Whitelist and KAS Harmonica Fusion, June 4th at 7 p.m. at Motif, Jeju. Okay, and that is at the heart of the GEC for sure. Okay, let's do another quick song break because then we're going to move on to Island Icons next. What are we going to do? Let's do Golden Wagon by our flagship band, Parasol Waves.
하늘의 별 바다 위에 찰랑찰랑 춤추네 사나이에 뜨거운 눈물 뺨을 따라 흐르네 Magic play Shelby house Feel again when it's empty 찬란하게 비추네 하늘의 별 바다 위에 찰랑찰랑 춤추네 사나이에 뜨거운 눈물 뺨을 따라 흐르네 Magic play Shelby house Feel again when it's empty Whoa.
Gecko Radio in the morning, the only station out of the GEC Jeju. That's right. Welcome back. We are the only station out of the GEC Jeju. And happy local elections day to you. And yeah, we've been talking about kind of elections all day. A little bit elections and politician themed, people's people's of importance kind of theme today. And it lines up because Wednesday is our Island Icons segment. All right, our island icons. Okay, for this Wednesday they are, it's essentially a hero, a Jeju hero. I mean, just of course a historic hero, but specifically Jeju for sure. Let's bring it up. Beep, right there. Yes. And for this week's Island Icon, we are shining a spotlight on one of the most beloved figures. I mean, we don't need to shine. If anything, she emits her own light. You know what I mean? She's one of the most beloved figures in Jeju history. This is Kim Man-deok. Kim Man-deok, born in 1739. Kim Man-deok rose from humble beginnings to become one of the most successful merchants in the late Joseon era Korea. She was a philanthropist before it was cool. You know what I mean? She was full on. Orphaned at a young age and forced to live into life as a giseng, she later regained her commoner status. So she wasn't even a commoner yet. She had to regain that status. And she built a thriving trading business in Jeju. There have been documentaries. There have been TV shows based on her life. She's just a hero, She built a thriving trading business in Jeju. But here's the thing. What made Kim Man-deok truly remarkable wasn't her wealth. It's what she did with it. Here we go. Here's another image here. Let me bring it up. Let me just blow that baby up right there. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nice. When a devastating famine struck Jeju in the 1790s, she used virtually her entire fortune to purchase grain from the mainland and distribute it to starving islanders. Her actions are credited with saving countless lives that made her a lasting symbol of generosity, courage, and social responsibility. Now, if you'd like to learn more about her story, you can visit the Kim Man-deok Memorial Hall along Sanjicheon in downtown Jeju City. The museum traces her life and the legacy through exhibits, artifacts, and educational displays. And I have been there. I have been there twice. I think I've been to that museum twice. It's a great museum, very interactive. It's really well done and well curated. It's it's fantastic. You should go check it out, okay? It's also in Tapyeong, the old part of the city. And again, it's along Sanjicheon, which I think that's like my favorite area of Jeju City, Old City. It's got that stream there. And then you go to this museum, and then after that, you can hit one of the many cool cafes and bistros there right along the stream. There's also the market there as well. And they also have the nighttime market, which is super fun. We might cover later as well. That whole area, the city, is definitely my fave. If I had to live in the city, that's where I'd live. But yes, do check out that Kim Man-deok Memorial Hall along Sanjicheon. Let's see, I got another image here. Now, what is this about? Okay, the Memorial Hall, here's the poster for it, is also currently hosting a special exhibition titled Flowing Waters, Weaving Lives, running through August 30th. Okay, that's all summer, so go check it out. The exhibition explores the history of Sanjicheon, Chilsangro, and Jeju's old commercial district, while highlighting how Kim Man-deok merchant's spirit helped shape the economic and cultural life of the island. Visitors, they can follow the exhibition route from the museum into the old downtown area. Oh, that's fun itself. You can actually follow that route, creating a unique walking experience through Jeju's history. And speaking of carrying on Kim Man-deok's legacy, nominations are now open for the 2026 Kim Man-deok Award. The annual award recognizes individuals who embody their spirit of generosity and service through charitable giving, community work, or philanthropy. Nominations are being accepted through July 31st, and the recipient will be honored during Kim Man-deok Week this October. One unique aspect of the award is that it is presented as part of a traditional memorial ceremony honoring Kim Man-deok herself. During the event, the award recipient wears a specially designed hanbok inspired by the attire associated with Kim Man-deok, symbolically connecting today's acts of generosity with the legacy of Jeju's most famous philanthropist. And we actually have images here. Check those out right there. That's awesome. Cool. Okay. More than 200 years after her death, Kim Man-deok remains one of Jeju's greatest role models, proof that true wealth isn't measured by what we keep, but by what we're willing to give away. Or not just give away, to give back, you know? I think that's one thing that that I've kind of I'm happy to do Gecko Radio. You know, I'm happy that I can finally be a part of this Jeju community and kind of give back. I think that's like the ultimate thing. That's like finally when you can actually give back, because you know, if you're like hustling and bustling, and I gotta say, you know, we were struggling for quite a bit. It's hard to give back. I think you have to be honest with yourself, and I think a lot of folks they try to give back when they themselves aren't taking care of themselves, and maybe that's not the right way to do it, right? So I think when you're at a point in your life where you're stable enough, like Kim Man-deok, you know, and but it's still a very conscious choice to give back, to help the community. And if you're at that point, that's an amazing thing. I mean, we just read about the GEC and how they give back. We read about these schools today. We learn about BHA. KAS has given back as well through Halve shelter, through these animal shelters. So, and SJA has done it in their own ways, and NLCS. It's really awesome to see that those able to do it are making the conscious effort to give back to the community, and that's what you love to see. And it's kind of, in a way, it's keeping Kim Man-deok's spirit alive. That Jeju's, you know, that spirit alive of giving back. Okay, awesome. All right, let's do another song, and then we're gonna end the day with the Jeju word of the day. What should we listen to? Oh, I think this will be nice. This is kind of appropriate. This is NST and the Soul Sauce meets Kim Yulhee, and this is Pak Taryeong, the work song of Hungbu, Have a Gourd. And yeah, as you can hear, you're definitely get to hear the traditional nuances. Super fun. Very Kim Man-deok appropriate.
그때야 흥부가 박을 한 통 따다 놓고 한 번 다 보는디 홍실곤 톱질이로구나 식상 실건 실건 시리롱 식상 실근 실근 시리롱 식상 시리롱 식상 시리롱 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 식 시리롱 식상 시리롱 식상 실근 실근 시리롱 식상 시리롱 식상 시리롱 식상 실근 실근 시리롱 식상 시리롱 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 식상 실근 실근 시리롱 식상 실건 실건 시리롱 식상 실근 박을 촥 쪼개놓고 보니 박 속은 휑 비어있고 웬 쾌 두 짝만 붉어지겄다. 이 쾌 뚜껑에 쓰였으되 이 안에서 나오는 돈과 쌀은 평생을 꺼내 먹고 써도 줄지 않는다 허여노니 흥부가 좋아라고 이 쾌 두 짝을 한번 떨어 비워내 보는디. 흥부가 좋아라고 쾌 짝을 떨었고 나면 도로 소부 톡톡 떨고 돌았다 돌아보니 도로 하나 가득 돌았다 돌아보니 도로 하나 가득 쌀도 도로 하나 가득 부어내고 돌았다 돌아보니 도로 하나 가득 돌았다 돌아보니 돈과 쌀이 도로 가득. 아이고 좋아 죽겠네. 1년 360일을 그저 꾸역꾸역 나오너라. 흥부가 좋아라고 흥부가 좋아라고 흥부가 좋아라고 흥부가 좋아라고 흥부가 좋아라고 흥부가 좋아라고. 흥부가 좋아라고 흥부가 좋아라고 흥부가 좋아라고. 아이고 좋아 죽겠네. 1년 360일 그저
It's back with We Are Back. Why am I saying it's back? Why am I getting my articles all mixed up? My subjects all messed up. We're back. I'm back. You're back. Everybody's back. Halsirino's back. First off, I want to say that song was awesome. Oh my goodness, that song was amazing. Jeez, that song was so good. That was once again that was NST and the Soul Sauce meets Kim Yulhee, Taryeong, work song of Hungbu Have a Gourd. That was great. That was awesome. Okay, let's do Jeju word of the day today. Now it's a Jeju word. This is Jonyang Hoda. Jonyang Hoda. Okay, if someone in Jeju says you're practicing Jonyang, they're not calling you cheap or stingy, okay? What it means is they're saying you're resourceful, frugal, wise with what you have, and careful not to waste things, okay? That's very cool. Jonyang, Jonyang. The word comes from one of Jeju's most cherished values, Jonyang Jeongshin, okay, or Jonyang spirit. Jeju was historically a harsh place to survive. Strong winds, poor soil, droughts, and limited resources. Yeah, still pretty harsh to be honest. It meant the islanders couldn't afford to be wasteful. But the Jonyang Jeongshin is more than simply saving money or using less. It's the wisdom of using things until the very end of their life, okay? Repairing rather than replacing, turning old items into something entirely new, and knowing when to spend, when to save. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. So, again, Jeju folks doing upcycling and recycling before it was cool, right? And that's pretty cool, knowing when to spend and when to save. In today's situation, thank you, Chewy Kylo, they're barking. Apologies for that. I think we have a delivery. Maybe that's why. But yes, just in today's economy, it's kind of hard to concentrate because my dogs are barking so much. But yes, Jongyang Hada. Okay, in other words, it's not about being miserly, it's about being thoughtful. There's even a Jeju saying, with one bird's leg, sengi dari. Okay, remember sengi, we learned the other day, sengi is bird in Jeju. You feed all the pallbearers in the village. Of course, that's impossible, but the proverb, thank you, Neela, but the proverb highlights the Jeju belief that careful planning and resourcefulness can help people overcome difficult times. You'll find Jonyang Jeongshin reflected in traditional Jeju items like patched clothes, repaired baskets, reused jars, fermented foods, and work clothes that were mended again and again rather than thrown away. So, if someone describes you as someone who practices Jongyang, Neela, are you practicing Jong? Oh, this is Kylo. Okay, Kylo's coming in. All right, they know we're about to wrap up. Thank you, Neela. Take it as a compliment. It means you possess a little of that classic Jeju wisdom and the ability to make the most of what you have and waste nothing. Okay, Jeju word of the day. Thank you, Neela. Jonyang Hada, to be resourceful, frugal, and wisely economical. The dogs know they're about to go outside, so I think that's why they're getting all riled up. All right, my goodness. Wow, had to struggle through that one. Tomorrow... We'll be back tomorrow on our Thursday segment, Jeju Recipe of the Week. Okay, that's where we teach something like maybe some Jeju traditional food or just like a little twist, a modern twist to Jeju cuisine. And also a big thank you to the amazing musicians and also thank you to the chat as well. Yes, it's very cool. And the show is produced by me, Marcos and Choi, and JY Choi as the writer. Thank you for listening. And if you're just waking up because it's a late day in the GC, have a fantastic day. Happy local elections day. Let's end the song as my dogs lose their mind here. It is not sunset time, it's sunrise time, but the song title is Sunset Time by Tehiun. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 7 a.m. Bye.